Today we will be testing the trend type indicator. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for TradingView. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the trend type indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 91 different strategies, with 27 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 84% win rate. We've also tested a total of 907 indicators, with 378 of them being winners. The best one so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 102 of the winning indicators. 36 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best two, a 76% win rate. Now, if you are interested in a full list of these indicators and strategies along with their win rates, we've compiled all that information into spreadsheets, which you will get when you become a patron of the channel. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are testing the trend type indicator. And so I thought maybe we would start doing something a little bit different and see how it works out. And so the strategy testing videos, what I do for those of you who aren't very familiar with the channel, is that I find a source video on YouTube that claims to have a profitable trading strategy, and then we take that strategy and we test it to see if it is profitable. And so I thought what we could do is also find source videos on YouTube claiming to have profitable indicators, and then use those indicators as the indicators that we test throughout the week and see how that works out. And so that's what this indicator here is. It came from a source video claimed that this is a magic indicator that shows the types of trends in the market on the chart. And so I figured we would throw it on screen, we'd take a look at it, and then we would test it to see if it is a profitable indicator. And so the trend type indicator you can see here at the bottom of the screen. And so what we have is the block here on top in green, the block here on bottom and red, and then we have the center here. And so you can see with these labels here, the green block means that price is currently in an uptrend. The red block down below means that price is currently in a downtrend, and in the middle it is basically moving sideways. And so at any given point in time, we basically have three kind of directions that price can be going. It can either be in an uptrend, it can be in a downtrend, and or it can be in consolidation. And so that's kind of a loose rule, but for the most part, like I said, price is usually moving in one of those three ways. And so this indicator claims to be able to identify when price is moving either in an uptrend, a downtrend, or when it is moving sideways. And so the line here that you see kind of running down the middle and then jotting up and jotting down basically gives us our current kind of price movement. And so When it is flatlined right down the middle in gray, then that means price is moving sideways in consolidation. When it spikes to the upside in green, that means price is in an uptrend. And when it spikes to the downside in red, that means price is in a downtrend. And so I did go in and just change some of the colors on this a little bit while I bumped up the opacity of the trend type oscillator, color 0 and color 2. And then I went in on the uptrend area, bumped up the opacity to 50, and the downtrend area bumped up the opacity also to 50. Just made it a little bit easier to see. And so what we're looking for is when the oscillating line spikes to the upside in the green area, that's going to be a signal to go long. When it spikes to the downside in the red area, that's going to be a signal to go short. So that's how we're going to test it. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get. Alright, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. You can see that the oscillating line spikes to the upside in the green here, and it also turns green, and you can see we enter here and a really nice push to the upside. And so let's go ahead and continue on. Alright, the next signal that we pick up is a short signal. So we get that oscillating line drops to the downside and turns red. Let's go ahead and measure this out a little bit. Looks like, unfortunately, we get this push to the upside here, which comes up and just barely stops us out before it rolls over and makes that push to the downside that we were initially looking for. So what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy. Was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a TradingView indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. Another thing that we're doing here recently that we've been working on for a while is an automated trading strategy. We have successfully automated a strategy in partnership with Mike from Upright Trading. It's a strategy that he has developed, and then I spent quite a few hours and days and weeks kind of dialing in the settings and setting up all the automation on it. It's currently running on a live test, forward test on a demo account. And here in the near future, we will be picking a couple handfuls of patrons from the Discord server to help with the live testing on a demo account, just to work out any bugs or kinks before we release it to everyone else. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Let's go ahead and scroll this back a little bit. And you can see we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 trades, and we have 3 winning trades. And so that is going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. And so this indicator is interesting. I do feel like it did pretty well. You can see that this area right here really wasn't making a lot of movement up or down, pretty much just kind of riding sideways. And you can see pretty much the whole time price had it flatlined. Now, I don't think it would do extremely well on the daily time frame, just because we do have these areas of small trend kind of reversal areas or small areas of trend up or down, and it did seem like it wasn't able to quite catch those points. It was only when price really moved in one direction or another that it was trying to pick up the kind of movement of that trend. And so I think on a lower time frame it would definitely do better to allow it to be a little bit more reactive to what price is doing. And so, but for the most part, it did really well. 4 trades isn't great. Definitely wish we had more trades within the 1 year's time, but it is what it is for now. It will definitely go on the yes list, and then we'll wrap around back to this one at some point to test it again in the advanced testing. But that's it for now, and we will move on to the next video from here.